Hey guys, it's Chelsea from Little Mountain Ranch. Chelsea and Zeus. This is Zeus, our lone male puppy. Maple and Cypress had puppies, and she only had 1 male and 8 female puppies. So this one is Zeus, and this one is going to Sarah, who has a ranch out west from here. This is Thea. Hi, Thea. And Thea is going to my friend Ty from Koality of Life. He has a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below if you want to go check it out. But he is going to be taking her home, and he's actually driving all the way up here from Washington State to pick her up. Isn't she just the sweetest? She looks like a little teddy bear. I don't know if I can hold both of these guys up at once. We'll see.
I can hold.
Just wonder if you can see the difference in size between this sweet boy Zeus over here and Thea over here, and she's the biggest female and he is much larger than her. Aren't they so cute? And they are 5 weeks old. This is a Great Pyrenees puppy at 5 weeks old, if you can believe it. I'm so happy to be here making a video for you guys today. I have missed you so much. I always miss making videos, and this has even been a long absence from YouTube, even for me, with my inconsistent posting. I have a couple of videos that I have already made. I have a garden tour, a really thorough garden tour video that I'm excited to share with you, a tips and tricks for growing broccoli, because I've had another excellent broccoli harvest and I've learned a few things about growing broccoli, and I've had several questions about them over on Instagram, so I put a video together of that. And then also how we're raising the puppies to be really great guardian dogs for their new home. So before I did that, I wanted to put together a quick video for you just to give you an update on where we've been, what we've been up to, and just kind of reconnect again. We've had a busy summer in a way that we have not had a busy summer in a long time, and it's not what you might think. It hasn't really been on the farm. Our farm has kind of gotten to a place now where, with some maintenance from us, of course, it's not taking as much of our time with sort of getting everything going as it did for the first couple of years. So we have some extra freedom because of that. And also our kids are starting to get older, and with that comes a different kind of need that they have to be out in the community doing things that are off the ranch. And not only that, our youngest is now 3.5, so she's able to come out and participate in things in a different way than she was when she was really young. So our family dynamic has really shifted over the last couple of months, and it almost seemed like it happened overnight. But with that shift, we've really had to shift. We've really had to change the way that we're doing things. And I want to do a separate video talking about this homesteading idea with older kids and teenagers, and how it really does change. At least it has for us. It is a topic that I think is really worth having a conversation about and talking about, especially here on my channel, where a lot of you are thinking about this kind of lifestyle and have young children. So I will talk about that coming up really soon. But anyway, with all of those changes and all of the changes in need in our family, we've changed the way that we're doing things. And this summer we've actually spent a fair bit of time camping, which is pretty unusual for us. We used to do that a lot. Since taking on this kind of lifestyle, that has really changed, but this year it was something that our kids really wanted to do, so we had to shift things in order to make that happen. One of the things that we were able to do that was super cool was to participate in a 5-day horse and bike ride. That was over 100 kilometers. Super, super cool experience. And it was especially enriching because a couple of our children are Indigenous. And it's super important for us that our Indigenous kids stay connected to their culture and their home community. So we were invited by their home community to participate in this horse and bike ride, which is an annual event. And we did, and it was amazing on so many levels. Our kids are really proud of themselves because most of them actually made it the entire 100 kilometers, which is pretty incredible because some of the hills were pretty intense. And even my little one, who's 3.5, she was in the car. I was the pickup person, so picking up kids that weren't able to make it up the hills and that sort of thing. But she, for the last leg of the ride, all the way down the big hill that went into town, where all the community came out from town and was cheering for the kids, she was able to participate in that, so that was pretty cool. And a couple of weeks prior to going on this camping trip, my kids were involved in building a float for the Canada Day Parade. And then after we got back from our camping trip, I think it was 2 or 3 days later, they got to be in the parade in the float that they helped to make, which was a super cool experience. And the float was beautiful, and they got a lot of positive feedback from that, which was great. And we have also had lots of company come to the ranch. A couple of weeks ago, my aunt and uncle came, and they brought their work gloves and their work boots with them and asked me if there was any projects that they could participate in helping us in. And so I chose one that I knew was going to sit on the back burner for a long time just because it was more cosmetic, and that was rebuilding one of the retaining walls around the flower gardens up by the house. And so they helped us do that, and it looks so much better now than it did before, and I'm so grateful. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It's pretty awesome when company shows up at your house and asks what kind of work they can do for you. It was amazing. Anyway, and then my sister and my brother-in-law are going to be coming next weekend to stay for the weekend. So it's been a lot of fun as far as just company coming and going as well. One of the things that we're doing over the next couple of weeks is camping. And you may be wondering how we have a ranch and a farm and camp at the same time, because of course we have lots of animals and my garden that needs to be maintained. So we've kind of found this creative way to be able to camp and also maintain the farm at the same time. And that's because we have a lake and a beautiful campground that's just about 10 minutes up the road. So we've set up our travel trailer there, and we're kind of going back and forth. And the cool thing about doing this is that we're able to come home at night, those of us that want to be at home, like me. And Dan, who's just such a trooper, is staying out at the trailer during the nighttime, and then whoever wants to stay there and have the camping experience can do that. So Kate actually stayed over last night, and she got the trailer to herself. Dan actually just headed back with a bunch of the kids this morning, so she was able to sleep in late this morning and have some quiet time, which is really cool. So it's a way that we've managed to work around the fact that we have a homestead and we have a lot of responsibilities here, but at the same time filling the kids' needs to be able to do some fun things like camping. Sometimes I have to be honest, I feel, especially as my kids have gotten older, like this is a lifestyle that I've chosen, and not all of them really enjoy this kind of lifestyle, and that they don't get to do some of the things that they would really like to do if we didn't have a farm. I just want to be honest about that. I recognize there's a ton of good benefits of them growing up like this, but there are also some things that they don't get to experience. And I just want to acknowledge that and try to have as much balance as possible, where it's not just about my desire and my need to live on this farm, but where the other members of my family also have their needs met as well. So that's basically what we've been trying to focus on over this summer, is finding a way to have everybody's needs being met to the best of our ability. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been putting out so many videos, because my focus has had to be on my family. And you guys have always been so understanding of that, and I appreciate that so much. I'm just not in the position right now of being able to be a full-time YouTuber. I think that there will come a time as my kids get over where that will be a possibility for me, but as much as I've tried to do that, and you guys know this over the last couple of years, there has been periods of time where I've tried to just put out a lot of content, because honestly, making videos for YouTube is something that I really enjoy doing, but when it takes away time and energy from the things that are the most important to me, like my family, then YouTube has to fall to the bottom of the priority list. I'm not going anywhere as far as a permanent hiatus from YouTube, so don't worry about that. We have decided that doing YouTube does have benefits on our family, or for our family as a whole. It's been so awesome for my kids to see me do something that was way out of my comfort zone, something that was really quite difficult when I first started, and still is difficult. Making videos for YouTube is not an easy feat, and it's something that challenges me, and they see me overcoming those challenges, which I think is really positive. And they also see me doing something that is outside of just, not just, I don't want to say just, but like the cooking and the cleaning and the raising the animals and parenting and all of that kind of stuff, which is hugely valuable, and it's what I spend most of my time on. But I think it's healthy for them to see me doing other things as well. At this point, I'm just going to put out as many videos as I can do without taking time away from my main priority, which is my family. And I know you guys appreciate and value that, because you tell me that all the time, not to worry about it if I can't put out videos. And I appreciate that so much. If you do want to see more content from me, you can go over to Instagram. I post there all the time. I post little short videos over there, and also lots of pictures. It's just really easy to do because I just do it right off my phone, and there's no editing involved. So if you do want to go see some more Little Mountain Ranch content, head over to Instagram. The link is down in the description box below. Okay, I thought I would end this video off with a little bit of a montage of what's happening in the garden. I'll just set it to music and you can enjoy how beautiful everything is looking. You guys know I'm not a huge flower gardener, but I think that may have changed with this summer. I've planted so many different flowers all over the forest garden, and when I walk through here, it brings me so much joy. It's like a multi-sensory experience because a lot of these flowers have an amazing scent, especially in the evening. When I walk through in the evening, it just smells so amazing. And then just aesthetically, it looks so beautiful. And it also has the added benefit of being food for my bees, and it attracts pollinators to the garden, which is a really great thing too. So I am definitely going to be planting a lot of flowers next year because I just love them. I look forward to seeing you soon. I hope you are all well. Like I said, I really miss you when I'm not able to post videos up here. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you've been up to this summer. See you again soon, guys. Bye.
I've never been known for my cautious side. You should know that I'm well aware. I don't want anything left untried. Will you come with me, mon cher? So let us just do my love and not stop thinking of this over. So let us just do my love and see where this road will take us now. It's not that you're timid, no one could say. Choosing to walk with the gale. What shall we call us? Hobos per se. We'll find that out.